All right, we'll head back to the polls now. Our Julia LeBlanc is there. She joins us live to talk about the changing protocols that you can expect to see on this primary day.
Good morning, Julia. Where are you, first of all?
Good morning, Dan and Nicole. We're at Reformed Church here in Syracuse, and last election, the general election back in November, we were in the thick of the pandemic, so there were some strict protocols when it comes to mask wearing, social distancing, and cleaning those polling pads. And as you can see behind us here, those protocols not really in place anymore, especially when it comes to mask wearing this time around. With many people being fully vaccinated, those restrictions have loosened up. So here's what you need to know as far as pandemic protocols go if you're going to head to the polls today. If you're fully vaccinated, you do not need to wear a mask at your polling place. But if you haven't gotten your shots yet, you do need to keep that mask on. Now, there is one exception for polling places at schools. Everybody needs to wear a mask, whether you're vaccinated or not. And if you refuse to wear one, you will be asked to cast your ballot outside. Now, it's no longer required, but they will be wiping down the polling pads and they'll have hand sanitizer on site. Now, as far as turnout, the elections commissioners say it's not as light as they thought this year. So far, nearly 850 people have already voted early. That's about 70% of the total turnout for primaries last year.
So if you're eligible to vote in that primary, it's very important because you're setting the general election ballot, and in many cases they're not going to be opposed by another party. So in many cases this may be the race that determines who your next elected official is.
Now, a reminder to voters, the polls open at 6 o'clock this morning and they close at 9 p.m. tonight. You need to make sure you're going to your designated polling place, and also you can only vote in this primary if you are registered to vote for the specific party of these primaries. We're going to be live here at the Reformed Church all morning. Back to you guys in the studio.